I just bought this $10 fishing kit from Walmart, and we're gonna see, is it really worth the money? And are the baits in this box capable of catching big fish? There are 6 different baits in this fishing kit, and there's gonna be 6 different rounds to this challenge. And the bait is only gonna get bigger as the rounds progress. So we're gonna go from the smallest bait in the box all the way to the biggest bait. Not only is the bait gonna get bigger as the rounds progress, but we're gonna have a mystery challenge per round that is only gonna get harder as the rounds go by. Now, without further ado, let's smack down, crack this bad boy open, see what we got between baits and colorways, and cast in the water, and hopefully catch some big fish now, baby. Let's get it. Oh, here goes nothing, boys. Let's just crack this puppy open. Crack her on open, see what we got in store. Here we go, the first sneak peek. Let's see what we got. Oh, baby, she looking spicy. So we honestly have a pretty good variety in this box. We have some baby Senkos here. We have some watermelon red Senkos here. We have some June bug Senkos here. We have a green pumpkin trick worm that looks pretty flossy. We have a watermelon sea lizard, which you guys know, baby, we love Lizardos around here. And then last but not least, we got us an old plum curly tail worm, which just always catches fish. So with all these different baits in the box, the smallest one is the watermelon seed Senko right here. So this is gonna be the bait that we're gonna start off with. I gotta think about how I'm gonna rig this. I feel like a Senko is a very versatile bait, but this is also a very small Senko. So it's gonna change the way we approach certain things with this challenge. But on the round number 1, baby Senko, baby. Let's go ahead and get this puppy tied up and start casting.
Before we get deeper into this video, only 27% of y'all watching these videos are actually subscribed. So if you could, take the time, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel. I'd appreciate it.
Alrighty, we got our kit, we got our Senko. Bait 1, let's see what this puppy can do. I have an idea on how to rig this. So one thing I didn't even talk about in this kit either is that it comes with some extra wide gap hooks, which is pretty sick, to be honest, because all these baits can be thrown on those bad boys. I wish they would have added some weights to this box. That's probably the one thing that I would say would make it a lot better, is if this thing actually had weights, because it really has everything you need to catch fish besides the weight. So with that being said, I think we're gonna go with a different approach. We're gonna actually rig this Senko on the shaky head, and I feel like with this small profile, it's actually gonna work pretty good. It's different than what we usually throw a Senko on. I usually stick to, you know, your Texas rigs, maybe even putting a small Senko like this on a drop shot. You could still work it weightless or work it wacky, but like I said, the profile is just small. So I think this shaky head is gonna be perfect. And we need to get our rod, boys. I actually got us a Ned head on here. I feel like that would work really good if I wanted to. Look at how good that would look. Should I just do the shaky head? Honestly, I think I'm just gonna run with the shaky head, make it simple. By the way, I'm throwing this on my Kicking Their Bass TV X-Loose setup. If you guys wanna check them out, only on kickingtheirbass.com. I appreciate all the love and support. We also have our toolkit out right now. If you guys want to check that out, that's on kickingtheirbass.com as well. We need to tie up the shaky head and get to casting, because we have a lot of work to do today. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is gonna look actually perfect. Well, there we go, boys. We on to round number 1 with the fishing kit, and that Senko's looking really good on that freaking shaky head. On to round number 1 with the old Senko, and for our mystery challenge, it's just to catch a fish. You know, it's only gonna get harder as the rounds progress, and we need to get started, guys. We just need to catch fish on this dang Senko. And the pond that we are at right now, I've actually never been to before. I don't even know if there's fish in here, but there's only one way to find out, is to get casting. So hopefully we can get lucky and catch us a bass. Come on, fishy fishies. Where are you at? I did see something down here that I wanted to fish. Like, this whole like open area does not look that good, to be fair with you. There's a lot of grass on the bottom too. I'm already feeling it. With the shaky head, it might just get a good bit of grass on it. But let's make a few. Oh my gosh, I got one. There's no way. Whoa, dude, he hammered me. Hold on. That might have been a little guy, but I got a bite for sure. For sure. Let's see if we can see his teeth marks on it. Usually when you get a bite like that, you can see where they gripped onto it, but I can't really see. Actually, let me see this again. Yeah, it does look like there's a bite mark below the hook. That is a good sign, especially at a place that we haven't been to before. Get a bite on like a 3rd cast, that's insane. So we have an hour to catch a fish on this bait, which in my opinion, I don't think it's gonna take us that long. At least I hope it doesn't. But one thing I just spotted, guys, look at this right here. So when you go out to places that are pretty open, like I feel a little bit of grass on the bottom. I don't really feel many trees. But if you guys look right here, there's actually a pipe, which is a hot spot. Like this is a hot spot for a bite right now. We might just get bopped. This is exactly what I want to see, man. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It looks so spicy. We got like this big pipe, dude. This thing's ridiculous. A lot of concrete right here. There's gotta be a bass, guys. If there's bass in this pond, they're gonna be right here. They have to be. Oh my gosh, we got one. Oh, come on, baby. He's a big one. He's a freaking big one. Oh my God, there's no way. There's no way, baby. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. That is a good fish. In a pond that we've never been to before. We pull up on the first round with a Senko on a dang shaky head and catch almost a freaking 4-pounder, baby. Oh my gosh. What a way to start this video. And that has got me amped up to catch some more fish, man. And we've only been fishing for about 10 minutes. And we already got round 1 complete. And that is a freaking nice fish, baby. Come on. Let's go, son. Oh my gosh, that's got me pumped. Dude, that is crazy. That is scary. I just want you guys to know that is scary right now because there's more fish here. And I'm gonna tell you, there's some big ones, 100%. You don't catch a 3.5-pounder and say there's no big fish in this pond. Thank you so much, baby. You got us started. What in the world, guys? We gonna start off with a fish like that? What is going on? All right, we're gonna run back to the truck real quick, rig up our bait number 2, present our second challenge to the second round, and get back in this freaking pond. I usually move ponds every single time I finish a bait or finish a round, but I hate to break it to y'all, we are not going anywhere after hooking that fish. All right, we got our round number 2 bait rigged up, boys, and it's looking a little spicy. I ain't gonna lie. We have it on a dang drop shot, baby. We had to whip out the drop shot for the old shaky head worm. And our mystery challenge for this round is to catch 2 fish. We're getting a little harder to catch 2 fish, and I feel like it's pretty feasible on this bait. And I'm just excited to throw back in this pond because I feel like we have a big shot right now to catch fish over 5 pounds. All right, this is actually the other side of that pipe. So it goes all the way through where we were just fishing, right out here. And I can only assume there's gonna be some fish here as well. You know, there could have been more than 1 fish on that other pipe. I know we got another bite, but I feel like they just get a little skittish. So maybe this side will be refreshed. Oh my God, I got one. Oh, it's a baby. It's a baby. Not what I was expecting. But we got us another fish, man. Come on. And that is fish number 1 of this round number 2. We need to catch 1 more on the little finesse worm, and we are rolling right now, guys. Holy smokes. Did not expect to be moving so fast today, but I am not complaining. That is fish number 1 on round number 2, and we need to throw back in there and see if we can get number 2. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, that is nothing like the one we just caught a second ago, but hey, I'll still take him, man. A fish is a fish. Oh yeah. I mean, tell me the spot doesn't look nice, man. I mean, this looks so good. Little tiny point here, has a little neck down that probably has a slight drop off. This is a prime little spot for some bass to sit up. So if you guys look right here on the edge of the water, you see like how there's a bunch of grass, but it's also super shallow. I'm talking ultra shallow. And then if you look about 5 foot off, kind of has that drop. Like that is a perfect little drop off for some of these fish to be sitting on. I feel like this might be a really good spot. Dude, I actually see there's like a school of bluegill right there. There's like 5 of them. That's a good little sign. Come on, there's gotta be one. Dude, I see bluegill literally just guarding this edge. Like with that being a flat, like that is a perfect spot for a bass to like come up and ambush this bluegill.
Let's take a pause from the fish action to talk about today's sponsor, Factor. As you guys already know, the Kicking Their Bass brand keeps me extremely busy, and sometimes it is hard to get nutritious meals throughout the day. And that is what Factor's here for. With healthy and balanced meals that only take a couple minutes in the microwave, Factor is here so you do not have to eat fast food on the road. Factor also just doubled their menu size to over 80 rotating weekly meals, and all the meals have no refined seed oils and no refined sugars. Head over to factor75.com or click the link down below and use code KTBFB50 to receive 50% off and free breakfast for 1 year. That is code KTBFB50 at factor75.com for 50% off and free breakfast for 1 year. I think it is so important to stay on top of your nutrition, and if you guys are anything like me and just totally busy, have a lot going on, and your diet and nutrition is just not in check, I'd highly recommend checking out Factor. And I would like to thank Factor for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate their support. But without further ado, I'm gonna finish up this meal and let's get back out there and catch some big fish.
All right, little time check. We have 32 minutes. We've caught 1 fish so far. I wasn't nervous at all because we started off with a fish pretty fast, but now that time's kind of crunching away, I feel like we need to make a move and drive on to the other side of this place. And I feel like we might be able to find some more pipes and rock and stuff where those big bass have been setting up. All right, come on. I need me another fish right now. We are back where we hooked Mr. Big Boy right off the rip. And there's gotta be more than 1 fish. I just don't believe there's only 1. So let's take our time here, make some really good casts, and we just might get lucky with the bite we need. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What just happened? Just cannonballed that fish. I threw out there. I don't even know what I was doing, to be honest. I wasn't paying attention. And he had me right away. And that was a tiny, bro, that was the smallest bass we've hooked all day, but hey, I would have taken him. That would have won us this freaking round here. There might be another one. Gosh, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I can tell you what these fish are doing. They joshing my thoughts. I'll tell you that right now. Why does a little 6-incher just want to play with me?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
All right, guys, 3 more minutes. And I hate to break it to y'all, but this is definitely our final destination. If it doesn't happen here, it's just not gonna happen at all, sadly. All we have to do is catch a fish. No matter what size, we just need a bite. Just need a little itsy bitsy bite. Come on. Oh my gosh, I got one, guys. And it feels like a giant. This is a 10-pounder. It's like a 10-pounder, dude. It's like a 10-pounder, dude. It's like a 10-pounder, dude. Oh my God, I got a freaking tank. I'm not even kidding. I got a freaking moose. Oh, I gotta land this fish. I gotta land this fish. I gotta land this fish. We're gonna flop her on the scale, because holy smokes. Fish, fish. My gosh! Oh my gosh! What is going on? Guys, I cannot believe this, but we just caught an absolute monster on the old finesse worm, and that is round 2 complete. And what an absolute donkey. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't have the scale in my pocket, but it's right in my truck. Let me grab it real quick. We got to put this bad boy on the scale. She is not nearly close to 10. When she jumped, I about had a heart attack. But that is a good 5 to 6 pounder. Holy cow, let's hop her on the scale. All right, here goes nothing. Flop this beast on the scale. Man, we've had some good big fish luck. We're only 3 fish deep into this video, guys, and we've caught 2 really good ones. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, she up there. 5 pounds, 2 ounces, son. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that. Our 3rd fish of the video is a good 5-pounder. We're gonna get this baby back in the water, let her swim another day. Holy cow. I'm gonna be real. I was coming to this spot because 1, it was close to the last one, and 2, I thought I'd be able to catch a small fish pretty quick. Little did I know, I just caught a freaking 5-pounder, dude. What a pancake. There she goes. What a freaking beast, dude. What a freaking beast, baby. Come on. By the way, we'll roll the clip right now, but Tara actually caught her PB on a topwater in this pond right out there. But that was crazy. We were catching big fish today, boys, and I only think they're gonna get bigger from here. But now we gotta move on to round number 3 with bait number 3 and catch a big one, guys. Come on. Moving on to round number 3. We got the watermelon red Senko. We actually rigged it up on a Texas rig, and we about to slay down. For the mystery challenge of this round, we need to catch a fish 2.5 pounds and above. And to be honest, this video is going crazy so far. We've only caught 3 fish, and 2 of them were above 2.5. So thinking about it, it should not be that hard. And if you guys are wondering, it's super cloudy and a little windy, and it's honestly chilly outside right now. I had to end yesterday pretty early, and I'm back out here at the next day to slam some big fish with y'all. And hopefully smack another 5-pounder on a dang Senko. By the way, go ahead, you guys can laugh at me. Noah did call a 5-pounder a 10-pounder as he was jumping in the water. But guess what? My eyes saw something different, man. When I was looking at that fish jumping, I did not see a 5-pounder, bro. I saw a freaking 8 to 10-pounder. But either way, it was a really good fish. But y'all can laugh at me. I'm not gonna lie, that was not my proudest moment. So the pond that we're fishing at right now, I haven't been to in a pretty long time, but I've caught some very large fish here in the past. So we just need to be patient right now, throw a lot of cast out, work our bait pretty slow, and hopefully we'll get a good bite. That is not a bite. I am stuck on the bottom. With us ending pretty early yesterday, I hope that does not hurt us today, because the conditions are just nasty to be throwing a worm. If I was throwing a spinnerbait right now, or some sort of top water, or something moving, I feel like, whoa, we could have a day, man. But who knows? We've got 2 big fish in this video on bottom baits. All right, we just gotta keep moving, guys. We ain't gonna let that bring us down. All right, come on, fish. Spot after spot, we're gonna keep on grinding. We need some momentum. I feel like that's all we need right now. If we catch a fish or get a bite really quick, I mean, that's gonna get the juices flowing. There's a lot of birds out here. And I actually saw a good bit of grass carp coming along the edge, so there's activity. We just haven't seen bass activity yet. Like when you see a pond that's just dry, it don't really have much of anything around it, and you have like one tree or like a grass patch or something, like you would expect fish to be on it. It's like the one house on the dang property, you know what I mean? Oh, there he is. I got him. Oh my God, I lost my shoe. I lost my shoe. I've never lost my shoe mid-fight. Oh, boys. Oh, he's stuck in the tree. He's stuck in the tree. Oh my gosh, come here. Oh, dude, he might be 2.5. He might be 2.5. Oh, dude. Come on. Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know. It's so close. Oh, no, he's not. He's freaking not. Oh, man. Hey, we got some momentum, though. That's exactly what we needed right now. Was a little bit of life, catching a fish, giving us momentum. And that is the first bass on the Senko, guys. I'm gonna be real, I'm not even gonna weigh him because he might be lucky to be 2, but I don't even think he's 2 pounds. But that is a start, man. It's a start to a cold, nasty day. And we have some freaking momentum now, baby. Come on. Here we go. Listen, I don't care how big he is. We had to get started somehow today. It just felt good to get a bite. Lost my dang shoe in the process. I don't even know what was going on. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Oh my goodness, come on. All right, we got the old goodie box. By the way, we do have another Senko. This is the same size as this, just a different color in June bug. So the next round, we are gonna end up going to the old lizard. But just wait, because it's gonna be very interesting the way that we have to rig that and catch a fish on it. That one's gonna be pretty crazy. But we need to rig up another one of these old squirmy wormies here. Hoping to get another bite. We did just yank on that tree that the fish came out of, and I bet you there's more over there. We saw that one swimming at the top too. Come on, fishy. Fishy, fishy. Oh, I don't know if you guys see those boils up on that bank. I think it's a carp. But honestly, it's worth throwing in at this point. Any activity we see, we're freaking bombing. Yeah, that's a carp for sure. Did you see how he ran off? Oh, wait, I got him. I think a carp just ate it. What just happened? What just bit me, dude? He just bit my bait all the way off. I'm not even kidding, that might have been a carp. Like, I don't even know what just happened. That was the weirdest bite. It definitely wasn't a bass, dude. We need to throw it back in there. Hold on. We'll probably bite it again. That could have been that freaking carp, bro. Oh my God, he's got it again. Oh, it's the carp. It's the carp. Oh no, it's a good big bass. Big bass. Big bass. Oh my gosh. Stay down, baby. Stay down. That's a 2.5 pounder all day freaking long, baby. Come on. We gotta land this fish, guys. We gotta land this fish, guys. Oh my gosh. Come on. Dude, that's a 3 pounder. Or close to it. It's a high 2. Oh my gosh, that is our 2.5 pounder, baby. Come on, son. Look at that. We are catching some quality fish in today's video on a $10 fishing kit. That just shows you guys, you need to get out there and go fishing. You don't need a ton of money to catch fish. That right there proves that we are landing good fish after good fish this entire episode. We need to flop him on the scale. By the way, I do have a different scale. I left my scale at the pond where we weighed the big fish yesterday. As you guys can tell, zeroed out. I'm gonna guess 1 pound, or 1 pound, 2 pounds, 10 ounces. All day long, baby. We are 1 ounce shy. 2 pounds, 11 ounces, son. And that is our 2.5 pounder in round number 3 complete, baby. Let's go. Come on, son. I thought I was hooking a dang carp. Oh man, what a beautiful fish. Thank you, buddy. Gosh, when I leaned up into that fish, I thought I had the carp. Crazy how your mind plays tricks on you. He was pulling good though. Moving on to round number 4. You know, I told you guys we had the lizard and it was gonna be something weird. It's probably the first time that this has ever been done before. We have to catch a bass while drop shotting the lizard. This is gonna be interesting. I've never drop shot a lizard before. And for us to get on to the next round, we have to catch one on a drop shot. But this is definitely gonna be interesting. So let's go ahead and start casting and see if we can catch these finicky bass on a drop shot lizard. Bro, the amount of massive boils I'm seeing in this pond from carp is actually unreal. We're in the same one that we just completed or caught those 2 fish at, but we're just on the other side. And there is so many carp over here too. I don't know if you guys see these big boils, but that's all from carp. When I was walking down this bank, they were going crazy. I never thought the day would come where I'm drop shotting a lizard, but I guess today's the day. Look at the boil right in front of us. Like, that's a carp boil. I'm pretty sure it's a carp boil. You grab like a 10-pound bass just right here. Or if we actually catch it. Dude, if we catch a carp on the lizard, we're counting it. That would be absolutely insane. Oh my God, I got one. I freaking have one right away, and it's a good one. Oh my gosh, dude, there's no way. It's a freaking drop shot lizard. It's the drop shot lizard, dude. Oh my gosh, this is a big one too. I'm not even kidding, this is a freaking giant. I'm gonna loosen my drag. What is going on? Like, what is going on? Maybe the fish are just like smoking the baits today and we weren't doing the right thing before. Dude, that is a good, close to 3. He broke off. He broke off, I got him. I got it. Oh my gosh, that could have been really bad. That could have been really bad. Where's my hook at? Did he just come off? Hold on. I want to know where my line's at. I have no idea what just happened, but we just landed this fish. Easy 2.5 pounder, guys. We are landing some good freaking fish. Like, the big ones are biting and I am not complaining at all. And that was on the drop shot lizard. And I'll have to check my clock. Hold on. You know, we have an hour clock per round. Let's see how long that took. It took 4 minutes. 4 minutes to catch this dang fish. And maybe the drop shot lizard is gonna make a big scene in the fishing world, because that is actually unreal. I'm gonna have to go back out another day to where we do that again. Thank you so much, buddy. That's a good fish. Easy 2.5. Thank you, baby. Catch you next time. He wanted his old drop shot lizard, boy. Dude, this pond's gas, bro. Maybe I just found the secret to today. I actually might hit it for at least one more fish. I gotta do it, dude. This pond's just juicing. Boys and girls, it is time for round number 4, and this is where it's gonna start getting really interesting. We only have 2 rounds left, and the round number 4 bait is the June bug Senko. Really great color, really great overall bait. And our mystery challenge for this round is to catch 3 fish on 3 different rigs while throwing this bait. So for instance, we could throw it on a Texas rig, we could throw it wacky rigged, we could throw it on a drop shot if we wanted. There's a bunch of different rigs we can do. And I think since we have our spinning rod and had the drop shot rigged up, we're gonna slam this puppy on the drop shot and see if we can catch one pretty quick. I feel like with how these fish are biting in here, we might be able to catch a big one pretty fast. And that is what we got cooking right there, boy. Little drop shot Senko. Listen, if we can catch one on a drop shot lizard, we should be able to catch one on a drop shot Senko. All right, boys, let's get after it. So one thing I want to show you, if you guys look in the water closely, you can see that there is actually concrete blocks and there's this big tree in the middle. This is the perfect overall cover in this pond. I feel like this is definitely the best spot. And we're just gonna have to pitch very quietly and slow and see if we can get going. I don't want to get too close to that tree right off the rip because this drop shot can get stuck pretty quick. I'm hoping we can just zap one real fast and just keep it going. We went from having a tough start to today to absolutely smoking them. I don't even know what happened. It was just like a switch flicked. We just started hooking fish after fish. Yeah, I don't know, boys. I'm gonna throw one more down this bank, and if that doesn't work, we're just gonna have to dip. I feel like we could sit at this pond all day, but I feel like we have a better opportunity to keep moving. We don't want to get too caught up on something. This place did reward us with 3 fish. They were good fish. Really good bites, but I don't want to sit here all day. Oh, I got one. I got one. Oh my gosh! Dude, they're on the bank! And it's another good one, dude. Oh my gosh, he's skydiving. Dude, he's going insane. He's going insane. This guy's dancing, boy. He's dancing. All right, come on. These fish fight good in here. Maybe, oh, dude, come on. I mean, dude, look at these fish. These are all good fish. All right, I don't want it to come off like the last time. Yes, sir. That is 1 bait complete, or 1 rig complete. Let's go, baby. Dude, these are good fish. There we go, boys. Drop shot bass on the Senko for round number 5. We need 2 more fish. We need to catch one on either a wacky rig, a weightless Texas rig, a regular Texas rig, and I don't know if I'm missing any. Maybe even on a shaky head, but that is a really good fish, and everything we're pulling out of here right now has just been quality. And I decided to make 1 more cast on the bank. It was definitely worth it, catching this pretty guy. Thank you so much, buddy. We might need to try it for another minute, guys. I mean, I don't know. I was about to leave and then we get eaten. And what do we do about that? Thank you, baby. There she goes. There she goes. She swims in the depths. All right, we gotta retire the drop shot. And we're gonna go with a very traditional method. Just a simple wacky rig. Haven't got the wacky rig this video yet, so we're gonna hop right into it. And this is a rig that I don't throw too often, but it is very underestimated. It's a killer bait, especially to catch a lot of fish. I really don't think we're gonna have an issue catching one on this. Well, there we go, guys. Pretty simple and effective wacky rig. We should be able to do their schooling right here. What if this is the bait? What if this is the schooling bait? The whole wacky. Dude, I thought I had one. I was about to say, there's no way. This bait right here, guys, I'm telling you, I know I don't throw it much on the channel, but it catches a lot of fish and is good in a lot of different scenarios. And I think what we're gonna do is start working our way back here and going down the bank, because the last 2 bites were right on the bank. We weren't really getting any out in the middle. We had fish blowing up near the bank too, so I feel like we just need to keep on casting, moving on down this bank and get us a wacky bass. Patience is the name of the game right now. I feel like we actually got a good pattern going. And we're throwing all different rigs, different baits, this and that. But there's a similar theme going on with these bass, and we're replicating it for sure. When you get on a pattern like this, you just kind of got to stick to it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what's working. You just got to keep on going. Parallel cast of this bank. If they don't bite, you keep walking, you keep casting. Simple as that. All right, boys. I'd say we got to keep on going. This pond has been really good to us, but sometimes you just got to keep on moving. Let's pack on up and get out of here. All right, we're at a new spot. We have the Senko on a shaky head on this one. We have the Senko on our old wacky rig that we're using before on this one. We need to catch fish on both of these to get on to round number 5. Or actually round number 6. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, guys. I'm losing count here. So hopefully these fish in this pond are gonna be freaking biting. It's been a really good pond to us as of lately. It's just, are they gonna bite is the real question. All right, T-Fishy, can you give me a Senko bite? Dude, with us having the shaky head on the kicking combo, I bet you I can cast this thing a country mile. See if we can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're beaming. Yes, this is a good corner. Really good spot. Hopefully there's just a tank ready to eat. It's so weird because we've hit so many ponds today, and the only pond that we had a lot of success in, we caught all the fish, or the only pond that we caught a fish at, we caught every single one at today. Oh, that's a fish. Oh my goodness, boys, we got him. We got him, son. Come here, boy. He's not big, but guess what? We're gonna take him, and that is gonna be the second fish on round number 5. There we go. Oh my gosh, fell right out of his mouth. Well, there we go, boys. Second bass in round number 5. We caught one on the drop shot Senko, and then we just got one on the shaky head Senko. So the only one we have left is the old wacky rig. And to be honest, if they're gonna bite this good in here, I think we're gonna catch one pretty fast. Thank you, baby. That is our smallest fish of the video, I'm pretty sure, or the day at least. But I still appreciate the bite, man. There he goes. All right. By the way, it is getting super windy too. All right, we're gonna set our bait caster aside right here, and we gonna pull out the old wacky tacky. This one should be perfect for this pond too. I can actually throw this and let it, I can work it above the grass and I already have a fish. I pulled it right out of his mouth. Hold on, we need to make another cast. That was crazy. I threw in there and I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm on the bottom. Fish already had it in his dang mouth. Get ready. That would be so good to knock this bait off and go on to round number 6 with the old big boy. There's a little blue, there's so many bluegill. Look at him, he's going after my worm, look. I don't know if you guys see those things in the water. Look at them, they're interested in the dang wacky rig. Little time check, we have 12 minutes remaining. So we need to get a fish on this wacky rig in the next 12 minutes. Let's start casting out here in the middle where we got that first bite. Oh my gosh, that's gotta be bluegill. It's gotta be bluegill. Like, that fish never had the hook, just straight up like pulled on the worm heavy. It's the only thing I could guess. I mean, we're only getting bluegill bites on this thing. I can't risk it. We have 7 minutes remaining and we just need to run to a new spot. There's a spot right down the road I kind of want to pull up to, and maybe we can throw in there real quick and just snag one. All right, come on, a couple minutes, last spot. You know what happened last time, man? We had a couple minutes, we went to our last spot. Caught me a dang old 5+ pounder now. Can we make that happen again? That's a big question. Are we gonna be lucky enough to get a bite? Guys, I'm afraid this is not happening. Oh my gosh. All I wanted was one bite. Like, I wanted to pull up, get a bite, catch the fish, be done. And we had the opportunity, we just did not catch the fish. It's one bite, dude. And that fish just get angry and eat my dang bait. Please, bro. It's the final flip, I think. I don't know, we're very close to our time. Come on, just eat it. Oh, we got a biggin. We got a biggin. We got a biggin. I don't know what I got. I got a something. I got a fish, that's all I know, dude. I got a massive mudfish. I got a freaking massive mudfish. Oh my gosh, dude. He's not even fighting, and the timer just went off, dude. We got this fish. We freaking got this fish. Oh my gosh, that is 2 times today. Or 2 times this video. Okay, okay, okay. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Oh my gosh. Dude, this thing's massive, bro. This thing is huge. All right, calm down, buddy. Let me get you off the hook. I did not expect to catch a mudfish on the wacky rig, but we did. And I hate to break it to y'all, but I'm not pulling his big butt, stinky butt up on the bank. I'm gonna get him up here, pop him off. Oh my God, look how big he is. I'm not even kidding. This is one of the biggest mudfish I've ever caught. He broke off. I couldn't even get him off that dang hook. That thing was so freaking large. Well, boys, we didn't specify what fish, and surprisingly, we completed round number 5, man. We caught one on the drop shot Senko, we caught one on the shaky head Senko, and then we surprisingly caught a mudfish on the wacky rig in the last 30 seconds. Dude, that is actually insane. And with that being said, we are moving on to round number 6 with the big worm. Let's get out to our next location and finish off on a monster. All right, before we get into round number 6, I would just like to say $10 we bought this kit for, and we've put in a lot of work and caught a lot of big fish over the last couple of days. And I've honestly been utterly impressed that you can spend $10 and get something and still catch fish on it. And that's the glorious part about fishing, guys. You don't have to have all the money in the world. You don't have to spend all the money that you have to get good stuff and actually catch fish. But with that being said, we're moving on to the final round, the round number 6, the biggest bait, and it is the plum curly tail worm, baby. And our mystery goal of this one is funny because I had these already planned, is to catch a 5+ pounder. And with that being said, can we catch a fish bigger than the one we caught at the beginning of the video? That's going to be the big question. I think we do have the bait that it's going to take to get a big bite. We're just going to have to make a lot of casts and hopefully get lucky enough to get another 5+ pounder. And we got 1 hour on the clock. Let's get it, baby. All right, guys, we have not failed around all video, and I do not plan on doing it right now. This pond that we're at right now, I've had a good bit of success with some really good sized fish. And the pond that's right over there, that's close to this one, is where we caught the 5 pounder yesterday. So we are gonna pay a revisit out there if we don't catch one out of this pond. But we just need to start casting, work our bait pretty slow, try to stay focused. I've had a hard time slowing down. So if we can work on that, we have 1 hour. It's not like we have 10 minutes, we have 1 hour. Oh my gosh. Oh baby, we got a decent one. Oh my God, look at him dancing, dude. That is not a 5 pounder, but that's a good fish. And that is a great sight to see in the first pond that we're hitting with this big worm. Oh man, come here, boy. Yeah, you're not 5 pounds. You are not, but you are a fish. We can officially say that we've caught a fish on every single bait out of this kit. It's not the one that we're looking for, but it's still a good 2-pound bass, man. The quality is staying true throughout today's video. It has been a lot of really good fish caught. I mean, not a big one by any means, but hey, he's healthy, they fight good, and that's just an appetizer for the big boy to come. Caught us a mudfish too, totally forgot. How would I forget about that? That happened like 10 minutes ago. All right, buddy, peace out. Peace out, Cub Scout. Honestly, surprised me getting a bite that quick. I did not think that this worm was gonna get smacked. And to be fair, this isn't the biggest worm in the world. I mean, it's still like a 7-incher, but it's not like a big 10-inch to 12-inch curly tail. If you guys are wondering why I'm planning on going to the pond next to this one, is because one, I mean, dude, we caught a 5 pounder yesterday there, but also with me leaving my scale, I just couldn't leave it there, man. I have to, one, I don't want to litter. I don't really think that's like a littering item. I don't want to lose it either. You know what I mean? Scales are not cheap. So we definitely have to go back to get it. Oh. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Dude, they're smoking this worm. The ones that are picking it up, dude, are hammering it. Still not the 5 pounder though. But I'm just glad I got a dang bite. I was fishing for a long time down that bank and just didn't have any bites at all. This is a tiny guy. There we go. Well, not the biggest one in the world, but hey, that's a fish. We've caught 2 fish on the big worm so far, just not the size that we're looking for. Especially not this size. He was fun to catch though. Thank you, buddy. Still had a good fight. Still had a great little fight. All right, we're gonna spend a little bit longer here, and then we might need to move to a new spot. Because I mean, we've wasted a lot of time fishing down this bank. There's no way. That feels like a decent one. Oh no. Dude, they are loaded on that bank though, man. I mean, that is the next cast, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it? I mean, geez. I sat here and made casts all along the stretch. Didn't have any bites. I get down to this little pocket here, and that's 2 casts down that bank and 2 fish. Nothing big though. Still not our size, but we're catching them, man. We're having a good time. We're just trying to get a little appetizer for the big boy that's gonna be coming up, hopefully. There we go. That's not a big one, but it's a pretty one. It's a pretty one. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Hey, we definitely throw him back in there too, man. We got a little streak going. A 2 cast streak. Thank you, boy. I just need your big mamas, man. I feel like when I use the fish out here, when I would get a bite, it would be like a 3.5 pounder, like almost every time. I'm not used to seeing those 1 to 2 pounder range in here, but I guess there's still a fair share of them. All right, come on. We wasted way too much time. We got to get on to the next spot because we only have 25 minutes left. We spent way too much time fishing this spot. There she is. Oh, she was right where I left her, man. I didn't mean to leave her there, but there she is. Listen, we're not even taking the tripod out, bro. We got 20 minutes to hustle. Okay. Oh my God, look at the boil. Look at the boil. It might have been a carp. Oh my gosh. I would love to see another giant right here, guys. I would lose my mind. We walking. You see what we're doing right now? We're casting and walking. Covering water. Fishing effective. We only need 1 bite. We just need the right bite. I feel like if we get this thing in front of a 5 pounder's face and he's hungry enough, he's just gonna eat it. So with that being said, I'm just trying to make as many casts as I can. Cast, 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 walk, walk, walk. As many opportunities as we can get in front of, we're going to. Guys, we got about 5 minutes. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk all the way back and fish this corner where we hooked this big boy. I mean, we never got to fish like down here. So I'm like, you know what? The last 5 minutes of the challenge, let's just freaking do it and see where it leads us. Oh, boys. Dang, man. Well, guys, that was an insane day. We did end up failing the last challenge, sadly, but if you look at the bigger picture, we did catch a 5 pounder today. Yesterday, and we happened to catch them right there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit the like button, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
If you enjoyed this video and want to watch another one, check out the video on the screen.